Alright folks, I think we're recording here, got everything set up. Thank you for watching my other video where we designed our 3D printed objects using Tinkercad, and now I've got the 3D printed items to show you. So check this out. If you watched the other video, this was printed out. You can see the thickness there, the punched out letters that we talked about. Again, it wasn't the tutorial video, but just kind of showing you some basic things in 3D. The nice embossed letters, so I was pleased with how this came out. This was a little bit flimsier than I thought it would be, but this is an enormously solid block of plastic. If anything, it is too big, so it's really good to actually now see and get and hold it in 3D and realize that what I had designed was way too large. This would not be a very good keychain. It also was way too thick. The other one that I did, this one came out significantly better, so I also showed this one in the video. If we can kind of zoom in, hard for me to see with the webcam, but you can see it says Camera down there at the bottom, which is what we had done, AM, initials of my name. So this was a little bit better keychain, a little bit better option. I think this part could have been a little bit of a smaller circle, but again, the part and the purpose of the makerspace is understanding and building and designing, making mistakes, coming back and correcting those, understanding 3D relationships, XYZ coordinate planes, and just general problem solving. So you can see this one is significantly better than this one, okay, which were only designed about 10 minutes apart. So I had already gotten significantly better when I had done that one. This one is a whole lot thinner, makes it a whole lot more sense for a keychain. And it is still, I mean, I'm bending on it pretty good. I mean, I'm sure I could snap it. It's not that strong, but as far as a keychain, super great. Holding it in my hand, one of the things I would recommend is rounding these edges. So if I were to design another one, I would come through and round this. I can imagine in the pocket that this corner would really hurt because this is a very stiff plastic. It's not necessarily a soft keychain plastic. So these are the kinds of things that you would not get unless you actually printed it out to be able to physically hold it and see what it was like. The last one that I didn't design it on the video, but I did show it briefly. This is in 3D. Now, this was probably one of the cooler looking ones, but the least successful. So it has my name here. It has a loop on it for a keychain. This is extremely fragile. Okay, I printed it out at the UPS store, access to the printer. The M here is already slightly broken right here, and they had to kind of glue it together. So it was not a very successful printing as far as for a keychain. Now, if you wanted to paint this and set it on a desk or a table, this would have been more successful in that regards. But as far as using it as a keychain, entirely too flimsy. But as a practice 3D, I added the hoop on there. The hoop I put through the letter, and I did that myself on the Tinkercad program. So I'm pretty happy with that. So hopefully you watched the other video. If you didn't, watch the video to see how I created these. Okay. As I said several times in the video, it's not a tutorial video, but it would be interesting for you to watch that video to see how these were created. Again, I was surprised how big these are. I was not expecting something so large. I would definitely go back and trim this size down. But for my first shot at 3D printing, wow, pretty cool.